So I'm in the middle of my morning run, and it is a perfect time to think about freedom, the conscious and the unconscious. Now, in Freud's psychoanalysis, it is considered very important to be conscious of what you are you're being controlled in the unconscious, because unless you become conscious of some unconscious processes, you would be kind of ruled by your hidden motives and hidden desires and so on, without being able to have a control over it. So it is very important to be, have access to these processes in the unconscious mind. And of course, in the contemporary scientific environment, Freud's system is heavily criticized, and some people say that Freud's psychoanalysis is nothing but pseudoscience, and there are certain values about these criticisms, but at the same time, it was Freud's great insight to discover the unconscious as something that are very important in psychology, and we should indeed be aware of the fact that we are, governed sometimes by unconscious motives and unconscious desires, and in order to be free, it is certainly true that we need to be, be conscious of these things, and we need to have access to this unconscious information. By the way, it's probably a bit milder than the previous few days, so it is a very good, weather in which to do your morning run. Morning run. Yeah, morning run. But on the other hand, if you become conscious of your unconscious process, that can hinder your freedom, especially when you are carefree and you don't actually want to be aware of the unconscious processes that motivate you. Then being aware of that would deprive you of this comfortable hypocrisy, if you like, and you might be actually pushed into a corner of your life where you need to confront your basic emotions, who you are, and actually this is actually quite interesting from the point of view of artificial intelligence systems research, because when you have self-driving car, do you want to be aware of all the details of the algorithm that drives these vehicles? And I think most people would find it discomforting to know which kind of parameters would describe the self-driving car's algorithm, because it can probably give priority to the passengers as opposed to the pedestrians and so on. So, so this interplay between the conscious and the unconscious in making up a freedom and our perception of freedom, to be more precise, is quite an interesting issue, which I have been thinking over my morning run this morning.